Oh. Here we go, 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 here we go. This one is for Nolan. Mini Strat, and this is Candy Apple Red. Okay, tuning standard. Action height at the beginning of the setup. I always measure things first and then I measure things after. So quick little measurement. I mean, geez, that's 70. 70, 60. So that's almost good action there. I usually go for 60, 50 thousandths of an inch. 70, 60. The nut height, they're all high. They're all high. They all need to come down. I can use this to measure those. Yeah, they're way high. So the relief of the guitar. How much relief does it have? I need my relief action gauge right here. I should do it up here so you guys can see. Almost in tune. All right. Capo on the first. 6 thousandths of an inch gauge. Finger down on the 12th, and then looking at the relief on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret. And there is not much relief at all. So I'm going to back off the truss rod a little bit. Typically we're going righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And it felt like it was just completely slack. So let's just get in here and... Yeah, it was just completely slack. There we go. I got a little bit of purchase. Pushed a little bit of relief into it, not a lot. Let's just see. Close enough. I had, like an idiot, I left my damn tuner upstairs today. So I got a tuner, but I don't have the battery for it. Whatever. Goodbye for right now. Still not quite enough. relief. So let's go back. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Oopsies. Oh well. We were like, what the hell, dyslexic Pressley? There's neutral right there. Now we're pushing in relief. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I was getting that wrong. Well, sometimes people make mistakes. So that looks like it definitely put relief into the neck. Oh boy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little tiny bit more. So I have like 5 thousandths. I just wanted to give it just another little push. What up, Wayne? Yep, finally. What up, Keith and Wayne? Finally getting the solo guy together for my nephew. Let's see what the relief is. Now we're talking. One more tiny little push. And that'll be that, I think. I think that'll do it. That's it. Perfect. So, adjust truss rod, check. 6,000. It was 0 relief when we started. Bridge radius is just gotta just be off. We're pushing for 300, y'all. If you're not a current subscriber, like I know that Keith is, and I know that Wayne is. What's the scale length? What is the scale length, they said? I think it's a 20-inch, 22-inch, 22.5-inch scale length, my friend. 22.5-inch scale length. So not crazy weird, right? That's not insane. 22.5, not bad. Bridge radius is just going to be off, but let's just measure it. I already measured the fretboard at a 12. So, and I polished the frets and their new strings. So a little of this setup checklist is a little bit out of sequence, but whatever. This is just flat or off because they're all just flat. So flat. Off. And string gauge is 10 to 46. Truss rod, yes. Dual action. Sight down, check the bridge placement, done. Check electronics, I already checked them the other day. Polish frets and clean the fretboard, did that the other day. Check the fretboard radius, did that, it's a 12-inch. Lower the pickups a little bit. Just so that they don't throw off the intonation. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need my really good tuner, which is upstairs. I'm gonna have to go get it, I think. I should just plug in my other little tuner. And just do that, since I've got the plug for it, I could just plug it in. My real chromatic. Set the outer and inner. I think that just the inner, the low E needs to just come down just a little bit. To be at like the perfect. Well, now that I've adjusted the truss rod, so let's come down. Okay, that's pretty perfect. I'm gonna come up a little bit. I want him to have, low action, but not on the deck, because he never hasn't played an acoustic yet. So I'm gonna give him like 65, 55. Just so seriously, it's not like he's working any harder for that. So let me set the high E. We're pushing for 300, y'all. If you haven't liked and subscribed, we got Bonk. What up, Bonk? What's crack-a-lackin', Homester? Wayne said he got a fun little 20-inch Fender mini Strat with one volume knob for 50. That's what I'm talking about. $50 purchases. I don't have it here, but I have the same thing. It's a little black one. So I know exact hardtail. What? One single coil? That's cool. Actually, that is really cool. Mine's got 3. Mine's a single, like a little mini Strat. So let me set the high E. Just needs to come down a tiny bit. That nut is so high, it's crazy. But that's gonna get fixed too, but not for a minute. 60. That's almost it, just a tiny bit less. There we go. Double check it. Perfect, 60-55. Now I set my radius. So now I'm just making sure that they touch the curvature of the radius gauge. Okay. Once you got a couple of them set, it's a little easier to set the others because you can just kind of go a tiny bit higher and then a tiny bit lower. So I'll pluck the string and then I lift the gauge off of it ever so slightly while listening, because I can see with my eyes that they're touching. There we go. 12-inch radius set. Pretty quick. Not bad. Not a bad thing. There's my low. It's gonna be out of tune very much, but really bad. All right, let me see here. Not that one. This one. I think. There we go. Much better. Okay. Whew. Blue Mox, what up, dude? What's going on? Big Wave Dave? Hold on. Big Wave Dave, Small Wave Seth. Dave, check it out. Broke my arm, dude. My arm broke. Ah! What? Yeah, Seth Pressley. A lot of dust on that one. It's pretty small trophies. I think it may be the smallest trophy that you can get is that trophy right there, smallest trophy. What up, Billy Baloney saying what up to Dave, and Wayne saying what up to everybody else. Paul McNary's in the house. Paul, what up, dude? One single coil on that. Yeah, Paul McNary, what up, everybody? Whoop, sounds way better. It's my gangster squirrel going across the wire over there again. No crows, not attacking any crows though. Set outer and inner action height and set radius. Did that, great. Cut nut slots. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's go ahead and cut the nut slots right here. Live. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Apparently I can't have the cool tunes in the background because they'll give you a copyright problem. So I go 22, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12. That's what I do. You do you, but that's what I do on mine. And right now we're sitting at 89. 89, and we want to come all the way down to 20. Sorry, this is very, very, very messy. But there's my 46. And yes, I'm going to do a bone nut, but no, I'm not going to do one right off the bat. So coming from an 89. We got a little bit of a ways to go. Coming from an 89, but it'll go quick because it's plastic material. 41. So now we're just going a tiny bit more. I go too far and you guys get to see me fill a nut slot. Which is not what I want to do. 35. It was 35. I might not take it all the way down super low. There we go. That's 20. That's 25. If I went 25, 22, I just want to give it a little bit. No, whatever. I'll take it down to 22. $22 on the button. And is it buzzing? Nope. And that's with it flat. So if it's not buzzing flat, you're good. That's 56. These are all the files that I bought from my boss when we moved, and they're all old. Let's see, I think I want to do a 36. Yeah, 36. This is a 26. What is this? 45. This is a 40. I also had it on my other. I've got two of these. $22. $28. $44. $46. $20. Where's my 36? 24. This has got to be just riveting for you guys. Probably just so stoked to be watching me go through my files. $13, $16, $20, $22, $10, $32. There we go. It says 38, but that's a 36. Whew. And this says 35. I'm gonna go with a little bit larger. Just because that's what I'm feeling, y'all. Push to 300, push to 300. Paul says, hey there. Oh. Blue Mox, digital device. Oh, yeah, it's a calipers. And it, you know, you can measure any direction with these. They're the way to go. Oh, Charles, yeah, Billy was super funny. I didn't get to watch the whole thing because I was working, but yeah, I mean, Charles' show is so good. What? Charles is here? What the hell is going on, Chuckles? Yep, so let's just measure this here. It's 22. So we're gonna go 20. And it's 100, y'all. It's 100. We're gonna take that down to 20. Yeah. 100, and we're taking it down to 20. From 100 down to 50. So now we're going 50 to 20. That did nothing. That was 50 to 44. That was terrible. But let's go a little bit further. 32. Oh, you might have been asking about, not the calipers, you might have been asking about this. This is a nut height measuring tool. You can get it on StuMac. 26, we want to come down to 20. So now I'm using like way less pressure. I'm just letting pretty much the file do it. And then I add a little bit of angle after I feel it cut a little bit of back file so that the string has a break off point. Gotta go a little tiny bit more. That should do it. Perfect. 22, 20, 22, 20, 18. We want 18 on that one. $36, 18. Use a 20. This one's sky high. So we're going from 88 down to 18. I can still just visibly see that it hasn't gone down to where I need it to go, but I'll still, since I started, I'll just measure it. It's only down to 80. That did like nothing. $58. Billy was a great guest. Yeah, definitely with less fun to shop online. Oh wow, that's no good. Need to. Gotta be careful not to dig down into the fretboard, especially if it's going. See, I just took it to 0. Now I am gonna have to fill in that slot. That's bullshit. So what had happened there is just there was a big chunk that just was ready to go, and it just let loose. Oh, that sucks for me. Because I think that this is not, I don't have a wick tip that is working for this. So I'll have to be like, I think I do have a wick tip somewhere over here that I can work with. Oh, that's unfortunate, but I've got the baking soda right here. This is not cocaine, okay? Not cocaine. I think I remember how I had to do this last time. I had to like pull out a little drop. What I need is a whole nother top with a wick tip thing on it. Because what you can't do is do this part improperly, even if I have to wait. And go find a wick tip upstairs, which is probably what I have to do. What a bummer. I hate having to slow down like that, though. What about this one? It's uncure. That's not it. This stuff is terrible, but... I hate using this stuff. It's the worst. But it'll work. Okay. That'll work, but it's going to take a while to dry because that stuff is not fast drying. So move on to the next for now, which is 20. Damn cheap plastic. 18. $103. Yeah. $68. $42. And on this one, we're going for 16. Oh, that other one just blew out. I need to go find the wick tip to do that properly. This, you know what I'm just gonna do? Fuck this nut. I'm just gonna make a bone nut because this is a piece of shit nut that's just fucking breaking apart. So I'm just gonna make a bone nut for it, and I can do it hella quick. I mean, not hella quick. It's gonna take an hour or so, but I think I'm just gonna do that in a episode online for everybody to watch me make a bone nut because this thing's a piece of shit. It's just breaking apart. It's just not acting like you would want it to act. So that will be tomorrow's episode, right? Yeah, I don't have playing with Presley's tomorrow, so I can do another 45 minutes or an hour. I got the bone blanks right here because this plastic is just so cheap. As soon as you cut into it, it's just breaking through, and I don't want to use this for Nolan's guitar. So let me find where are my blanks? I had all of them. Aha, right here. Yeah, any of these will work, I think. So, not a big deal. Oh, the tuner. I almost never use this thing, but when you need it, you need it. That's actually not very bad at all. As far as the slot goes, the slots can get pretty gnarly, and this one isn't that bad. Just want to make sure that's flat. But it's really narrow in there. Here we go. There. Perfect. Look at that little chunk of glue out of there. Diamond files, that's good. There. Let's see about getting a blank in here. Which one do we want? It's gonna be very thin, that's for sure, but that fits right in there. Does that wobble? That does not wobble. Oh, that does wobble a little bit on the... No? That does wobble a little bit. A little bit too thick. This fits like perfect because it's got a little bit of curvature to it. Really fits in good. But I think that it's not tall enough. Yeah, that's gonna work. This is where you set your string spacing to get them, you know, how far off the board or on the board you want them. Typically, I'll go for 2 millimeters on the bass side and 3 on the treble. Let's try let's go 2.5. Ah. .5 on that one. Let's go 3. On this side. We're good. I'm gonna go 3.5. Just make sure I like that spacing. Yep, I like that. So I use those lines. I mean, that's lining up really good right there. Bingo. 46. 36.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, I'm doing the guitar work live.
Oh.
I was trying to cut the nut for Nolan's guitar, but the plastic was so shitty that every time I cut a nut slot, it just went whoosh all the way through it. So I just decided I'm gonna give him
Wow.
I just decided I'm gonna make a bone nut. So
The one that came with the kit?
yeah, it was just not top quality. So I mean, I was gonna
Let me
make him
see.
a bone nut at some point anyway. Oh, the nut. I'm just doing the spacing right now to make sure all the strings are spaced properly. And then I'm gonna cut the sides down. I have the sander downstairs, so that makes that much faster now. I can just take it downstairs and zing, super quick. What are you walking, Fletcher?
No, I was coming to see when we were going to the store.
Oh. You need me to go?
Is this on?
Yeah. I'll be up in a minute, all right? Is this on? Fucking break. All right, there's that one. What can you do? 28. 20. See, I don't like this one either. Unless I just pull it this way. Oh, I see. The whole darn thing slipped a little bit. So I've got the mark right there. Mm-hmm. There we go. So apparently, I got to break it off and go to the store to get stuff with my wife. So I'll be back here to finish off the nut tomorrow. I think I will probably sand the stuff downstairs just quickly before I even start the broadcast so that it's a whole lot going on. Thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. And I hope maybe we got 15 people watching, which is crazy. Maybe we pushed it up over 300. I might be over 300 right now. I don't know. I don't know how to tell my subscriber level account, but I really appreciate you guys, dude. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow for a little bit more guitar work. Then we'll do playing some Presleys on Wednesday. Then Friday is Guitar Safari. See you soon. Peace out, y'all.